Hi everyone, and welcome to this episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery. So casual. Welcome back to this episode. I had a week off last week, and you and Nico did catching up, and it was so cute.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Yeah.
But it's kind of scary to lead the video. You're so good at it.
No,
you
did great.
I was like, how can I speak more? I was like, not enough time's going by.
Oh, really? Wait, that's so
no,
funny.
It's just like constant, insecurity.
That's so funny. But you and Nico, I feel like you guys talk all day.
Yeah. But then you turn a camera on and, it's
yeah.
Hi.
That's so funny. Well, I watched it. I watched the whole thing, and I thought it was really fun and cute.
Yay.
And all the comments were like, "We love watching them. They have great chemistry." Yeah.
Yay.
It was really sweet. Fun. Yeah. Thank you for doing that. Gave me some time. It was Jacob had a friend's birthday to go to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I was able to take him to that. Yay. So I hope you all are well, had a good week. Here at Yoseka, we have been busy cooking up lots of things. For us here, we actually have some really exciting announcements and events to share with you all coming up.
Yeah.
What's the first thing? I guess coming up immediately is this coming week, we have a journaling happy hour.
Yeah, it's the first journaling happy hour meetup that Nico and I are doing together. Mm-hmm. So Nico and I are working in collaboration with the store to use Yoseka Land as an extra space for the community to come and play with stationery and just kind of get to know each other and hang out and journal, which is everyone's dream.
That's so cute. So the theme of this one is spring, right?
Yeah, we were thinking April blooms, if you're using an April start planner, or if you had big intentions like me in December for how to use your planners, and then they went into hibernation, and now spring, we're coming back. So it's not just about April start planners, but also just coming and feeling the blooming of spring. So we're gonna have some spring cherry blossom sakura themed stationery available to use. We'll also have a display set up in the store for more of those things if you want, and we'll have just a setup here to hang out and journal.
That's so cute. So that's going to be what date?
That's going to be April 16th on Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m.
Yes, and I just want to let everybody know that this is going to be a regular thing that we do hopefully every month or every other month. Stay tuned for updates. We have now yosekaland.com, which has an event calendar, and that's probably the best place to keep up to date on all the upcoming events that we have. And now that Nico's here, a lot of them are in the works, and she's been working really hard with Evelyn on planning them and getting our storefront team involved too. So we're really, really excited to have you all. Yeah. So that's the first event that we have coming up. And what's coming up after that? That's another exciting one.
Yeah, after that, on April 23rd to 25th, celebrating the Traveler's 20th anniversary card set, which we're really excited about. I'm really it's gonna be so cute. I haven't seen it, but which launches that week. And we are going to bring all of our Traveler's stock over from the store to Yoseka Land and kind of have an unofficial Traveler's shop here. We will also have a customization station where people can bring their own Travelers and set up little charms or ribbons. And we kind of want it to be a space where you can restock your Travelers and also celebrate Travelers and get to know the community and kind of just spend some time playing with your Travelers.
I think that's so fun. That is so fun.
We're excited.
For those of you who don't know, I don't know if we officially stated this on Catching Up ever, but it's Traveler's 20th anniversary.
Yeah,
that's a huge deal.
It's crazy.
Traveler's notebooks have become absolutely the biggest deal in the stationery community. I feel like everyone has one. Mm-hmm. They are leather bound Traveler's notebooks. They come in two sizes, regular and passport, and they're basically essentially made for taking a notebook with you on your travels, whether you want to record your travel. They come in with all of these inserts, you can put all of your documents in there. So it's really nifty. People are just obsessed with them. A lot of us have them.
Yes.
You have a couple.
They're so customizable. So like I have like a larger one that I use at home and sometimes also when I'm traveling like out of home.
Yeah.
But then I have a smaller one that the passport size that I use like on the subway, like when I'm like physically traveling from one place to another.
That makes sense. You use it the way it's intended.
Yeah.
So here's the big thing is that for the 20th anniversary, they typically come in two sizes, the regular and the passport. For their 20th anniversary, Travelers announced a third limited edition size. It's called card size. So it's like a mini one and it fits in your hand and it's really, really cute. Anyway, people are losing their minds over it.
Mini stationery is something really special.
When like stationery companies make their thing in a mini size, it just, I don't know. I stop being rational.
Yeah.
I lose my mind.
No, definitely.
Do you relate to that? So we will have these card size sets that were limited edition released for their 20th anniversary here at the pop-up from the 23rd to the 25th. Stay tuned for more details on how exactly we'll be doing sales for those because they obviously are limited quantities and we want to make sure it's fair. They don't run out immediately. We're coming up with a plan on how to do that. Check either Yoseka Instagram, website, or even Yoseka Stationery Instagram for all of the latest updates on that and we'll be posting more. We hope to see you there. It's going to be really fun.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
I'm very excited too. And then the third event that we are really excited to announce is kind of a special one. We have a calligrapher. Her name is Shoko Harada, and she's coming from Japan to teach a workshop. She's going to be here at Yoseka on Sunday, May 17th, and she's doing a special workshop called Modern Japanese Calligraphy on Daruma, and she's going to be teaching Japanese calligraphy, which is sort of like a very modern take on calligraphy. It's very like free and you kind of like feel the brush stroke. So it's for all levels. You don't have to be able to write Japanese to do it. You can do it in English. You do use a brush for it from what I understand. And you're going to be taking home a daruma, which is a little figurine. It's like a wish doll. It's a Japanese wish doll. And you're going to paint your wish on it using that calligraphy style that Shoko is going to teach you at the workshop. You're going to take it home with you.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. I'm very excited.
I'm very excited too. So tickets are available now if you want to reserve your seat on yosekastationery.com for this really cool workshop with Shoko. It's our first time working with her. And I have to shout out our friend Bettina because she made the introduction between us and Shoko. She was like, Shoko's going to be here and she'd love to teach a workshop. And we were like, of course, we would love to do that.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Yeah.
I think it's very cool to like have the calligraphy but on something other than paper. Like I feel like that's different than the workshops we've had.
That's so true. And it gets to be like on display in your home, like when you bring it. And and the doll itself is really cute. So we'll put a picture of it here.
Yes. If you don't know about Daruma, you should look them up too. They're kind of familiar. I didn't know the name, but like I recognize them.
You've seen. We have some really exciting events to share with you, and we hope that you can make it out to 1, 2, 3, however many you want, whatever interests you. And if you have any ideas for events, or if you're interested in doing an event with us, feel free to reach out to us, yosekaland.com. We have a contact us form, and we'll be reading through all of our messages. We do it every day, and we're excited to get more events on the calendar.
Yay!
Yeah. So that's about it for the events and like the big announcements that we have here at Yoseka. We also have a bunch of newly added stationery.
Yes.
Yeah. Should we dive in?
Let's do it.
Okay. Should we start with these washi tapes, which are just like here already?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
They're so cute. Look at them. They're new Shinzi Katoh. Yeah?
Yeah.
They are all a little bit wider than your typical washi tape width. These are, I don't know off the top of my head, but they're obviously a little bit wider. I feel like they're like maybe about double. And they're all either gold foil or silver foil with lots of very intricate kind of illustrated designs. I love this one. It's so spring with the flowers and the little frames.
Yeah, no, they're all very cute. They're all very Shinzi Katoh, I feel. Like it feels all fairy tale book, but these actually, like, and I know we just got some Shinzi Katoh stuff that was fairy tale themed, but these are not all fairy tale themed.
I think these are just like illustration.
Yeah.
Cute. These are so cute with the little tea sets.
Yeah.
Which one do you like?
Well, I always love anything with books. So I love this one.
Yeah.
But also I love the blue and the birds and like the mosaic kind of style here and here.
What's
really
with
love
like
this.
the crabs and the lobsters?
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, Nico was saying something about Zodiac, but I don't know. If that's...
Okay, I don't know.
The crabs are cute.
The crabs are cute. I also really like this one. It's like a night
circus.
carnival, like circus. Yeah, I really like that one too. But the ones that I would probably most use in my planner are like these two.
Yeah.
What about you?
Sense.
This one?
I would use any really. Yeah. I kind of like to change it up. I probably like. Yeah, no, I love this one and this one.
This one's so perfect for you. Actually,
Yeah,
I didn't
really
even realize those cats reading and like using pencil.
Climate history, geography, statistics.
Oh my god!
These are some really studious
smart
cats.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I didn't even realize. Yeah, they were like academic cats.
Yeah, but then some of them are skiving off, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the timer.
Cute. I know.
Yeah. Actually, I really like this one too. It's very cute and playful. Yeah.
The feline office.
Oh, I was trying to read those words and I couldn't.
No, I've been looking at them for a couple days now, and this is the first time. I thought it was like the realm.
I didn't even recognize those were letters.
Yeah. No, it's very fun.
Okay.
It's very fun.
That's like if cats could write, that's what their handwriting could be. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, new washi tapes from Shinzi Katoh, very cute. Not super sticky. They're not like the most sticky. You can see this one's like curling up a little bit. It's okay for flat on a page in your journal if you don't mind. And if it really bugs you, like maybe you have to glue down the edges or something.
I will say you can see the ones that I tore, like the ones that are clean cut had been clean cut and kind of peeled, but then the ones that I tore fresh to like on both sides, like they're sticking a bit better. Like this had been cut for a while.
I
see. So it's peeling up.
Okay.
But no, they're not the most sticky washes, regardless of.
Yeah. That's okay. Honestly, we use washi tape for way more than just their stickiness.
That's true. That's true. It's not the most important thing sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. We use washi tape for other reasons. Okay, so that's the new Shinzi Katoh washi tapes. There's a bunch of new designs and they're all very cute.
Yay.
And where should we go next?
Let's talk about this. Another journaling accessory, if you will.
Okay, book darts.
Yeah, and maybe not necessarily just journaling accessory, but these are like little tabs that you put on pages of either a notebook or a book, but they're specifically for books because they point to the line where you left off. So it darts you right to the spot. Yeah, that's what they're cool for.
So it's a bookmark, but it also is like a more specific bookmark.
Yes. Which like you could use in a journal as well if you wanted to flag something, maybe less of a bookmark and more of like an index tab. But yeah, specifically they're designed for like helping you find your place. And they come in 3 colors. There's a brass, bronze, stainless steel, and then there's a mixed collection as well.
Mixed pack.
Yeah.
Would you use this?
Yeah, I've actually seen this idea before, and I think I tried using it once, but I just like can't keep a bookmark. Like, to be honest, I just like stick paper in the books that I'm reading.
That's true, same.
Yeah. But I think like for me, the like task of clipping it on the page and off is just like a little bit too much. I would probably use it more for like index tabs in a journal.
In a journal, yeah. I think they're super functional in that way. Helping readers grow one idea at a time.
Aww.
Hold that thought. It's cute.
That is cute. That is cute.
But I don't know.
Like you mean it.
Yeah. Let us know if you would use them. So these are book darts, and they're also available in a tin format, right?
Yeah.
I love a tin.
Yeah.
I love a tin.
It's cute.
So you get 30 of them in the tin versus, I guess, oh, I don't know, however many this is. What is that, like maybe 15 or 20? Yeah. So those are new book darts. I've seen these for a while, and it's cool that we have them now at Yoseka.
Yay.
Should we talk about Kuromi?
Oh my gosh, who's Kuromi?
Who's Kuromi? So we have a limited Kuromi Sanrio original fountain pen, and we also have inks that go with them. So we'll put a picture of the fountain pen here. It's really cute. And for those of you who don't know, Kuromi is a Sanrio character, you know, along with like the Hello Kitty, the cinema roll.
Yeah, cinema roll.
I don't know, Kuropi, all of those.
Yeah.
Hichako.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite? You have a favorite, right?
So I like never was like really into like I never like watched the show or read like done anything, but when I was a kid there was this toy store that had like the wallets and everything. Like when I went to Donki in Japan, I was like, this is what the toy store was.
Yeah.
But I always liked Kuromi stuff best actually because I wanted to be goth, but I just was not. Wait, I was talking to somebody on the team about this, and they were like, it's okay to be goth on the inside and not on the outside, and I think that was me as a child.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
You wanted to be goth.
No, I did. I did.
But
I
you
felt
just,
really
like,
dark inside.
You just couldn't, like...
I just, like,
You were too shy to do it. Is that, like... What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, every change in appearance was very perceived in my family.
Yeah.
So it was really hard to, like, start wearing makeup and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But the Kuromi collection actually is, like, not Kuromi's classic style. It's, like, actually very cutesy.
Oh, it's not the goth Kuromi.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But there's two colors. There's Kuromi Flower Tea Time, which is this classic, like, we have lots of colors like this, and I always love them. The like blues that shade purple, they're very beautiful.
Yeah.
And then the other is Kuromi Butterfly Garden, which is slightly different, but also is like it's like a warmer purple that shades maybe darker blue.
Okay. So these go with a Sanrio original fountain pen, and we'll put a picture of here. It has a picture of Kuromi on it. The pen is pretty traditional Kuromi colors. It has a gray barrel. It has a light purple cap, and there's like a light pink little grip section. It's a gold nib pen with gold trim, and it has a 14 karat gold nib on it as well. Let us know what you think of this pen. I think certain people on our team, not to name names, are very excited about this pen.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna get one of the inks. I think I'm gonna get the Butterfly Garden. Yeah.
Oh yeah? Oh.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, we have some new stamps trickling in from our Shachihata event that we did a couple of weeks ago. At the event, we were able to bring in these newly released Shachihata frame stamps, and they were at the event, and people really seemed to enjoy them.
Yeah.
So for these frame stamps, you can get the set like this, or you can get additional add-on wooden stamps. And the way these are, it's kind of like a modular frame stamp, so they separate off, and they're kind of like blocks.
Yeah,
right?
they're like the Shachihata number, like the date stamps that has like the 31 numbers, and you can use them to like rearrange.
Yeah.
So they have these like key pieces that click into each other. And so like you can make a line, you can just use two together, and they have like different pictures that go together to make an extended image. And you can make different kinds of frames, but there's a cat version and a floral version, and they're very cute.
So cute.
Yeah.
I really love, there's a cat with like the food.
Yeah, the little food can.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, which I really can't stand the smell of cat food. Every time I feed Esther's our cat, every time I'm like, and I just like slide it over her.
What cat food do y'all use?
I don't know, just like the wet food.
Okay,
yeah. That's the stinkiest.
Yeah, it is.
It's stinkiest. Yeah. Yeah. What about you? Do you use wet or dry?
We use both.
You use both.
Yeah.
We used to give Esther dry food, and the vet was like, no.
What? Why?
Something about how she was like actually addicted to the crunching.
Oh,
so
her
she
teeth?
so she was just like eating it nonstop, and she was hungry all day long. It was making her crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Esther.
She's a very hungry cat. Like she would be so fat if we just like let food stay out all day. Yeah.
No, our cat is not very food driven. She like, it's very hard to get her to eat wet food. She's
when
very,
I hear about cats
picky.
like that, I'm shocked because Esther is so different from that.
Yeah. No, it's great. Like we can fill up a bowl and leave her. Like it leave it out all day. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard. I know.
No, sometimes it's like, how can we fatten you up?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Esther's like, I need to cut you off. Yeah. If we fed her all day, she would eat all day. So we have one more newly added stationery, and this is one that carries quite some historical weight to it. These are ballpoint pens from Tools to Live By, and they are, well, you can probably guess because just by looking at them, they're not modern. They are like a very retro stationery item. Basically, around like the 1950s, there was a huge proliferation of these like orange ballpoint pens. And it all started with the company either Bic or Corvina. These were some of like the first ballpoint pen companies that really popularized these like very disposable oil-based ink pens. And then over in Taiwan, there was a company called Rabbit, and that's why there's like a little rabbit logo right here. There was a company called Rabbit that sought to make the first ballpoint pen, like the first Taiwanese version of that ballpoint pen, like Bic, like Corvina. And this is that version. So Tools to Live By has sort of created a collaboration pen with Rabbit, and they've sort of made a version of like these dual-sided versions. So there's red, blue, and black blue versions of these pens. So these could be like super nostalgic for people growing up, because these are, I don't know, I know that like I used a lot of like Bic pens, for instance, growing up.
Definitely.
Yeah. So that's cool. Tools to Live By is a Taiwanese stationery company. We're big fans of them here at Yoseka. I think they really, really inspired me and Neil in the beginning of our journey, back when we were first starting out just creating Yoseka. We really looked up to them. So love to get anything that's Tools to Live By. Yay. All right. So that is it for this week's newly added stationery. We hope you guys enjoyed hearing about all the upcoming events that we have coming up. Hope to see you at a couple of them, and hope you enjoyed taking a look at some of the newly added stationery from this week. We are really excited. I know a lot of us are excited about some things on this table right here, as well as some of the upcoming events. So let us know in the comments below what you are most looking forward to. Spring is coming, and we're seeing all this spring stationery. We're doing a spring journal refresh.
Yes. I'm excited to decorate my traveler.
Yay! Okay, so thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to give us a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and hit the subscribe button because we post videos on stationery all the time. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you next time.
Bye.